Welcome back to Delta Daybreak. Your time right now is 6:15, and I'm sitting here with Montrell Green, former superintendent of the Jasper and Cleveland school districts, also CEO of Empowerment 360. Welcome to Delta Daybreak this morning.
I'm glad to be here.
Wonderful. Well, you do a lot for younger generations and even the older generations. What do you have going on right now?
Well, right now, I have a great golden opportunity to be able to go over to the continent of Africa and do some service work over in Kenya more specifically.
What is part of the service work that you do?
Well, we'll have an opportunity more specifically to be able to go to Kenya and do nonprofit in two areas, and that's on the educational side and the ministry side. So we'll get a chance to go over and speak to about 7 schools working with the students and the faculty and staff, and also get a chance to go in about 5 different churches to go over and minister and work with the pastors and parishioners there in the various churches.
Wonderful. Now, before we get going any more, if someone, as you're hearing what Mr. Green has to say, if they would like to contact you, do you have a number or email address that they can get in touch with you on?
Well, the number is 662-719-1145. And if you don't reach anyone, you can leave a message and someone will get back with you.
We'll also give that number out in just a little bit. And there's also the P.O. Box, 476 Cleveland, Mississippi, at 38732, Montrell Green Ministries.
Yes.
What have you done in the past with this?
We got a chance to go to India in 2008. I've got a chance to go to India and China, but in India we got a chance to do some work on the ground level, working with schools and in a ministry fashion. And in 2008 I was really surprised because there were a lot of local churches that helped, and we got a chance to go over there and make a big difference. We gave away Bibles and gave away bicycles to some of the ministers. So what the heart of the matter is that we're trying to go over in a very remote area, probably the most challenged poverty-wise in the whole world, and go over and make a difference by giving and planting seeds in the 2 critical areas of any foundation as it relates to civilization, and that is the educational area and the education and the part of morals. Planting seeds educationally and morally.
Now, big question, why do this? Why do you do this?
Well, I have a heart for helping people, number one, and number two, I think with education, you can help people in a great way. So that's the background of why I want to go over and do this work.
Now, we've got your background. What are you seeing from people taking part in some of these programs or some of these ministries that you do? What do you get back, the feedback you get back from them?
Well, anytime, for instance, internationally, people are very receptive to someone taking out time and trying to plant seeds, and that's what this is really all about. Again, the areas are very stricken, so to speak, with poverty, and anytime people take the time and care and try to plant seeds, it's no way you can lose when you're giving. And people that are in a situation that are in need, they are very appreciative to receive.
Kind of like that pay it forward message. Do you feel that they're getting this out of that?
I think, no doubt, that hopefully seeds will be planted and then they can pass it along. So hopefully we'll get a chance to plant educational seeds and hope in the ideas, in the minds rather of the young boys and girls, that education can take them far. And as it relates to some of the people within the churches that we'll go and visit, we hope to plant seeds and also give in some type of way, even financially, to whatever we're able to raise. All of the monies that will be given will only be spent on travel and planting seeds, whether it be through Bibles or bicycles or whatever we can leave that will have a long-lasting impact in that country.
What are your plans after Kenya?
Well, I don't know. Empowerment 360 is the major part, my for-profit part of what I do, and we go all over the country, mostly in Mississippi, but we're in 6 states now, and we're really fortunate to have gotten a great background in Cleveland, Mississippi, and other areas as a superintendent and school administrator, but now we're making a difference from the outside. So we'll be back to the for-profit, but right now it's time to give back and expand educationally. I think I'll probably learn as much as they will. And by the way, for the people that are in a position to give, we're going to try to make sure that we bring a lot of video back. and a lot of pictures, so that we'll be able to capture some of the essence of what happens in that culture and actually bring it back so that we can share with churches and retired or current educators that have a heart, that want to, may not get a chance to go over there personally, but they would like to send resources by someone. So
able to contribute in some way.
Sure. So
Fantastic.
we have vision and want to travel and plant seeds.
Such great work. Let's pop up that address one more time and get this phone number out in case anyone would like to help in some way. That number one more time. 662-719-1145. Well, Dr. Montrell Green, we do appreciate you joining us in the Delta Daybreak Kitchen this morning.
Well, Stephanie, I'm honored.
Fantastic. Keep us updated on what you're doing, okay?
Thank you.
Now stay tuned. Delta Daybreak will continue in just 2 minutes.